Hello! Welcome! Always excited for tier lists because they're always the hardest to handle the music with. Hello, hello, hello! The timing for this one was weird in that I sent my tweet, like, early on accident, like 4 minutes early. I try to be, like, on the, like, either the hour or the half hour. And so then my timing was all weird. And then also I was almost late because Mr. Vincent is very squiggly today. Vincent is he's worked himself up somehow. And so I'm all distracted by the cat. I know very little about all of these husbands. All of these potential husbands from Adventure Quest. But we're gonna do our best. Does anyone recognize, not Critter, because I know you do, does anyone recognize who I used in my, my tweet, to announce the tier list? Does anyone know who that was? I'll give you all a second to answer. How am I doing today? Pretty good. I've got a headache. I woke up with one, but I'm fighting it off. So we're all right. Tell me, can you hear the music, by the way? Is Brodenberg too loud or too quiet? The eternal question: is the background music too loud and or too quiet? Sounds good. You can only hear my voice. Alright. Too quiet is better than too loud. It was, the Frogzard Hunter, by the way. That's who was in the tweet. That was the old art. Critter had this idea of having both the new art and the old art for the fellas. And I thought that was a great idea, so that's what we're doing. I'm sorry, Critter. Critter had also suggested getting the Pamrock in here. I couldn't find a picture of him with the face and the legs, so I'm sorry. None existed. But let's get into it, yeah? Hopefully anyone who is like who knows everything that there is to know about Adventure Quest can help me with any important character things. Cause I'm working on mostly memory for all these guys. The wiki's also whack, so I was like, collect husbands, you know, go to the wiki, of course. And I went there and fucking, like, they have their NPCs, like, page, and it's like 7,000 characters, and most of them are like just animals and plants. But then important characters that are like staples, like that you first meet and have quests connected to them, like Hans here, just don't have a wiki page, and I'm like, what? So it was really hard. It was the old version of the Frogzard Hunter. Good job. But let's get started. Let's get started and try to see how good of a tier list this can be with my ludicrously limited knowledge on all of these characters. And we're gonna start with Adder. Adder he's the guy that, if you remember, in the Rip in the Sky, he had the snake that breathed fire, and he was weirdly too close to the camera. I don't think you can partner up with Adder. Like, I don't think you can fight him or fight with him. And all I know about him is that he is a blacksmith and he's got his snake. And I'm gonna say, that makes him pretty cool. The snake alone is what pulls Adder up into their cool versus the whatever section. Who are these men? It's Adventure Quest. Didn't you read the stream title? Yeah, Adventure Quest. We played Adventure Quest last week. It's a flash game with a large cast of NPCs and with an art style that has improved over the years. Cool pets make you better. It's true. You know, some of these appear in Dragon Fable. Yeah, and some of them look they also show up in Adventure Quest Worlds, which I think has a significantly less appealing art style. So that was fun. That was fun trying to navigate through the Adventure Quest Worlds. Improved. Wait, you're gonna sit here and tell me that this and this, that this one is not an improvement? We used to live in the dark times, my guy. We'll get to them though. Let's keep going alphabetically here. To a fella I don't know. His name is Aster Harris. Arster Harris. Arster Harris. I have no idea who this guy is. No, not the dark times. Yeah, I think he's in that one spooky town. The one that, like, was destroyed and now it's not, and it's, like, just a spookier land. Who? Him. Arster Harris. Arster Harris, that's all I know about him. I went through people that you can fight with. Like, who can join you and fight with you, and I think he was one of those. I didn't, foolishly, I didn't, like, read his Wikipedia page at all. I think that, like, looking at him and looking at him, I think they might be friends, because they're both, like, night guys. That is as far as I know about them. Hey, it has been a while. Hello, welcome. You like my commitment to have characters even if I don't know anything about them? I felt it was pertinent to get as many people as I could. Because really, otherwise it would be like 7. Imagine having a name worse than Uranus. It is a pretty terrible name. He also looks like just a dad. I'm gonna put him into no thank you. I don't know who this guy is. No thank you. He looks fine. So it's a fantasy world, but of course sometimes people just wear normal, like, modern suits. But you do get a lot of characters with big, fancy armor. And I don't know about you guys, but personally, I've never once cared about cool armor designs. I don't care. I don't care if it's historically accurate. Armor is boring. I don't like armor. That's my flaming hot take. 8 minutes into stream. Is that I think armor looks dumb. No matter how, it doesn't matter how big you make the shoulder pads, it doesn't matter how elaborately you shade and add the shine to the artwork, armor is boring. How can you not like cool armor? It's just like whatever. Armor offers nothing important. That's what I say. This seems to be quite one of the most controversial takes I've had. Speaking of armor, though, let's jump into Artix, whose name I always knew as Artrix, and honestly, Artrix sounds better. Nothing important except defense. Who cares? Just hold a shield. In fantasy specifically, like in games and in like anime and stuff, I'm especially like, it doesn't matter, because like Slayer here, and then also fucking Edward here, one in full armor, the other in a jacket. They'll fight the same guy, and they'll both do just as well. Armor never actually protects you. That's why it's dumb, and it doesn't even look cool. Not even Mandalorian armor. See, that's where we get to it. European armor specifically is the boring thing, because it all looks the same. But like Japanese armor, just because I don't have to see it as often, or space armor, those are all right, because they're different, so they feel like they got spice, you know. Twiins is apparently just built different. I am. Armor can add to a character's silhouette, though. It makes everyone's silhouette the same. It's all just giant pauldron shoulders, and then just big gloves, you know? Like, think about Monster Hunter. Think about Monster Hunter and how the male armor is always so boring, because it's just the same thing over and over again. But the girl armor that you can make with your monster catches it's fun, because they aren't beholden to this boring-ass armor silhouette. Your thoughts on medieval armor is that one avatar of the last Airbender gag where Aang was in the giant armor suit that was good. That was a good ass moment. Armor is the biggest downside to all Fire Emblem characters. Exactly. And I think that's the thing. It's like you can't really embellish armor without it becoming like no longer armor. You can only embellish armor by taking it off. So it's just limited, and I think that's why I don't like it. Not even Link's chainmail in Twilight Princess. That's not armor, that's chainmail. That's different. You see what I'm saying? Not all. Sorry, I've got like all the frogs entered my throat. Not all armor needs big shoulders. It's true, but like that's the only way you can really embellish them. You know, otherwise you just look like a basic bitch, now don't you? But let's talk about Artrix. Let's find our way back to Husbandos. We'll argue about armor as we continue forward. Cause I'm sure I'll contradict myself. Twiins hacks up a lung live on stream. I know, right? So Artrix is great. I think he's like canonically a really strong character, and then like gameplay wise, if he joins you, he's also like really useful and good to have around. And he's the representation of the guy who made Adventure Quest. So nothing but respect for him. But because he is basically just the guy who made the game, feels weird to call him husband material, I gotta say. like I don't, that feels too like fucking parasocial. You know what I'm saying? Artrix is a handsome fellow here, and a strong one. I'm gonna regulate him to being the top of their cool though, because I don't want to say I would want real life guy represented by Artrix to be my husband. So we're gonna put him there. Oh, we have more armor questions. Chainmail's a type of armor, though. Yeah, but it's stupid armor, so it doesn't count. Do you consider common rider suits armor? No, that's just a uniform. Listen, I'm very picky. Ludicrously nitpicky. He's literally just a dude with brown hair, but he's got cool, like, it's the yellow, like, gold, like, axe and the, and accents that he's got. That's what adds to it. And really, the biggest thing is that he's just kind of the face of the game, so you end up seeing Artrix a lot anyway. So it's like, yeah, he's just a default guy, but he feels like the protagonist, in a way, like the protagonist of a different game. You see what I'm saying? And the armor, you're right. Twiins just a uniform ink. Like, don't... I guess Common Rider... I guess it's a type of armor. But we'll put that into not European armor. Remember, I said European armor. So there we go. I win. I win the internet argument. It's like asexuality, but with armor. This guy? I have no idea who this guy is. Hang on. I took a picture of all their names, because I didn't know all of them. This is Atlas Maxwell. I think he's got like a robot eye. No idea. He's got like a snake guy. He's got like a little dragon snake wrapped around his arm, but not in like a threatening way. I think it's a pet. I have no idea about this guy. Good name? It is a good name. Atlas Maxwell. He also looks like he's 47 and maybe a villain. The other dude in the "they're cool" category looks like Sloth from Goonies. This isn't a good picture of him, I'll be honest. It's a pretty low quality picture. He looks better, usually. He looks a little less melty. What'd you miss? I said I don't like armor. You didn't include... I did, you fool. Finch, actually should be here. I do have a picture of him. Why isn't he here? I meant to. I really did mean to. I don't know why he's his picture didn't get loaded into tiermaker.com. I'll discuss him. We'll get to him in a little bit. He ran away. He's hiding in the attic. That's why. Why did the two dudes at the bottom look the same? Because they are the same. We've got old art for some characters where it was notable. So, we'll get to Yogurt, don't worry. Let's handle Atlas Maxwell. I don't know a damn thing about Atlas Maxwell. At all. So I'm gonna put him into whatever. I wouldn't say he's no thank you, because he's got a cool pet, and like how we established earlier. Cool pet makes you cooler. I don't have Vince from Rift in the Sky. Who is Vince? Is that the Drackle? Is he one of the guys that hangs out with this dude? Yeah, I couldn't find him. I'll do a Google search for Vince. Oh, okay, yeah, the Drackle with the plunger. I didn't care. that was the thing. I was like, oh, should I look up that Drackle guy? And then I was like, no. Simultaneously, I was like, I need to try to get as many of the husbands as I can. But also, I was like, if I, like, was going through the wiki and found someone who I had zero opinions about, I'd just be like, who cares? And Vince was one of those. Vince the Drackle, he would have gone into whatever. Maybe a low they're cool. But I wouldn't, he's a lizard man, and I'm not really into that. Shaking my head, Twiins being picky again, shaking my head. I'm sorry, Critter. I'm sorry, your favorites are never on my Husbando tier lists. From doing a single Google search, you think he's a morally gray dilf. So, you unfortunately have to stand. You mean Atlas here? He looks like that. That's not a tough leap to make. So, I think he belongs right there, in whatever. Cause you have an unfortunate type. Next up's a real fucking- so, this is Blackhawk. A great name. I didn't think about Blackhawk's name until I said it out loud. It's Black Hawk. Like the bird. Black Hawk. I don't think the way I talk helps. I wouldn't- do you guys think I have an accent? Let me know. Does Critter have an accent? Or Critter, that's not my name. Does Twiins and Critter have an accent? Let me know. Let me know what you think. But yeah, Black Hawk. I think he looks boring as sin. Like, he's supposed to be a cool guy. You can find him in the inn. Like, he's in the attic in the inn. I think he teaches you how to become, like, an assassin or a martial artist or some class. A little accent, yeah. What kind of accent, though? Like, that's, yeah, double question. What kind of accent? Blackhawk is literally the name of a warrior OC one of your friends has had since middle school. That's a good warrior cat name. It's, what's an accent? Like, when I speak, do I say things in a funny way? You know, think about like a British accent. British people speak in a specific way. You know what I'm saying? He looks like an edgy dweeb. It's true, an American one. That's alright, that's alright. Oh, you said it as a joke. I was so willing to try to explain an accent to you. I think Blackhawk's boring. He should be, like, thinking of him. He's the edgy cool guy. Who teaches you how to be a cool class with cool black hair and a funny name. You'd think he'd be up in husband material or they're cool. Like, on the surface, he's really- how different is he from other fellas I've put into husband material, like Pierce, you know, from Pokemon or whatever. But, Blackhawk's just boring. I've always thought he was boring. I think if he had slightly more exciting hair, that would help. Hang on, I need water and then I'll get the music going again. Blackhawk has some Snape-ass, drippy fucking greasy looking hair, and I think that's the biggest thing keeping me from being interested in him. Literally an OC from like Bleach or something. Yeah, and I think that's the thing, is that he feels very Route 1 for the characters in Adventure Quest. Like, look at some of these fuckos. You know, we got some real interesting characters coming around here, and then we just have like my edgy OC, Do Not Steal. His name is Blackhawk. You sound like half the people you know from Oregon. Fascinating. For some indescribable reason. We both talk breathily. I think we both have the tendency to like try to say everything in one breath, and then we run out of breath and we have to breathe too much after that. You can hear that in scripts a lot. Sometimes I'll have to redo audio because I'll be like, I'm saying my sentence and then it's supposed to end, but I've run out of air, and so I'm like saying my sentence and then it ends. And then I have to redo that take. If Blackhawk looked like he went through shit, Twiins would put him in higher. It's true. He's such an edgy guy for having like no interesting scars or anything. JD, is his full name Blackhawk down, parentheses, that's a movie. I knew, but I appreciate you explaining the joke. We both had to take speech classes. That is, you're starting to develop a stutter, which is super interesting, fascinating. Yeah, we did. We had kind of like, not quite a lisp, but we didn't speak properly for a long time. Like, we wouldn't say our THs properly. Stuff like that. It didn't help that we both had some real jacked up teeth. We needed braces too. What music is being used for Blackhawk tribute videos? Well, it should be Brodenberg, because that's what I've got. Definitely something from My Chemical Romance. You know, that's a better option, I say. This is Boog, by the way. Gonna keep sliding forward to a character that I don't know, but I do recognize. Boog is like on the opening screen, along with like Artrix and Robina. He teaches you how to become a samurai, and his name is Boog. That's pretty cute. I don't know a damn Boog with a G. Boog. Yeah. Don't worry. It's one of those types of things that that'll happen. Speaking of top husbandos, who won best husbando? Tragic comedy guy or butler with the cool red gloves? He was a police officer. A corrupt one who works with the Yakuza. And it was tragic comedy. He won. Boog, more like boogaful. That's smart. I like doing husband tier lists. 1, because they're easy. 2, because they're fun. 3, because they don't make my computer explode. And 4, because I get to interact with chat the most during these. Because you guys are blatantly funnier than me. Not a very samurai name. It might be an orc name, though, because he seems to be pretty orcish. I don't know a damn thing about him. I'm inclined to put him in a low they're cool. He's a samurai, which automatically gives him cool points. I think he's slightly better than whatever. That's all I know about Boog. Next is a really fascinating one. He wears the right kind of armor because samurai armor is cool. Exactly. I explained this, guys. European armor is boring. Samurai armor is interesting because I don't see it as often. Being a samurai and having a pet are the same level of coolness for Twiins. It's true. Imagine if we had a samurai with a pet. He'd be husband material for sure. Next is Captain Rhubarb. I feel like I remember his quest was stupid. I remember doing a quest for Captain Rhubarb and it being the hardest thing on Earth. And hey look, it's our flag means death character. I forgot that that was a show. I haven't seen a single thing from Our Flag Means Death. Everyone on Earth seems to like it though, so that's good. I'm glad people enjoyed the gay pirate or TV show. Cause that's what I think it is. Great show, 10 out of 10. Well, good. I'm gonna put Captain Rhubarb into husband material. It's exclusively because of his body type. You all can probably notice that he's built like a brick shithouse. He's huge, he's a captain, he's got an eye patch. That's all I need. Looks like OG Gangplank from League of Legends. I don't know League of Legends characters. I should do a Husbando list for League of Legends characters, because I don't know them. That's the greatest thing I've ever thought of. Guess what we're doing next week, guys? You thought that shirt was stupid cinder bandages for a second? That's fair, it's a similar color. But yeah, just a pirate. Listen, we all like pirates. Everyone likes fantasy pirates. That would take like an hour. That's fine. It can be a short stream sometimes. How often do normal people stream for? You know? I don't know. You know, cause what's the normal? I feel like I only follow people who work in the extremes of people who stream for 9 to 11 hours a day, or people who stream for like an hour. Like 3 hours on Twitch? Alright. Twiins is the type of person to fill her King of Fighters team with brick shithouses, so anyone that isn't rock. I don't know. What's King of Fighters? Hang on. Let me do a Google search for King of Fighters really quick, because that sounds familiar. Guys, so, hey, do you remember Tower of Fantasy? Like 2 hours? Like 2 to 3 days? Alright. I got bored of Brandenburg. Let's get a different song coming in. It's that time, guys. Let's listen to Canon and D so I can get pissed off at Canon and D. King of Fighters. Images. Terry Bogard. He's the only one I care about. All I care about is Terry. Terry's number one. He's in Smash. I love Terry. Terry Bogard is the coolest in that game. That's what I say. Oh, Excalibur. I should have looked up earlier. Vesper had one that was 30 minutes and then later a stream that was 6 hours long. I guess it's just however long you want to record, eh? You only watch people who play D&D? That's fair. I don't know how much fun D&D would be if, like, I streamed it. You know, we do D&D sometimes. I feel like I'd be all self-conscious if we streamed it. We also tend to get off track an awful lot. We'll wander away from the game and just jabberjaw at each other about things, so, you know. Twiins don't know anything about fighting games. It's unfortunately true. I do know that they've got some really good character designs. Surge had asked for a video breaking down fighting games designs like an eternity ago, and it's not a bad idea. I really ought to, because I know they're good. They are good. Does Terry have a brother? Wait, I just saw Messiah Complex's video comment here. Her team would be Terry Bogard, Geese Howard, and Andy Bogard. Does Terry have a brother? Is he also cute? Oh, he's not as good as Terry. What a shame. But let's get back to Adventure Quest. Let's refocus ourselves. Because we got a real wacko looking guy here. Is Canon too loud? Canon pisses me off. I don't know why I play it every time. We also tend to play D&D for like 8 hours. Yeah, kinda. Okay, okay. What's this guy's name? Cyrus. Yeah, it's too loud. I hate Canon and D. I hate you, Canon. Turn you down a little bit. Okay, okay. This is Cyrus. He's one of the guys that can teach you how to become a class. It's one of those, like, wacky mixed classes. They've got some like that. It's like a Draco assassin or something like that, where they fuse two different classes together. I don't know. I don't know about Cyrus. I just know that he looked pretty neato. I think he's pretty cool. Does anybody know anything about this blue Batman? Dracomancer. Good job. Good job, JD. You disagree, Red Jacket and Hat Terry is way cooler? I gotta agree, honestly. All Terrys look good. Wasn't he the guy who tried to reset the universe in Pokemon? Cyrus. Yeah, he did, didn't he? He did do that. He teaches you how to turn into a dragon and use dragons as mounts and pets. He's rivals with Slayer. Oh, that does make sense. They look very opposite of each other. Do we know what Slayer's face looks like? Or do we just got his big dumb armor going on? Blue Man looks like he took a bath in some Energon. Energen? I don't know what that is. Do you mean him? Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to him. Fuck this guy. No, he always wears the helmet. No, wait, I lied. Okay, hang on. Let me Google Slayer really quick. A lot of Googling this time. Adventure Quest. Slayer. Face. My results yielded just, like, fan art? So, not helpful. We have seen his face. He has shaggy black hair. Alright, that's fair. Energon. Okay, what's Energon from? Plot twist, Cyrus was isekai'd into Adventure Quest. That'd be pretty hilarious. No, I'm pretty sure you see him in Adventure Quest World or something. I see. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. So he can stay right there. Transformers blood. I see it all. I never really cared about Transformers. So thank you. The only one I really know, like, Starscream. I know about Starscream. Sam Riegel voices Starscream. That's it. That's all I know. Canon and D ended. Let's pick a different song. I always, like, think, oh, Canon can't be that bad. I think I was probably just being, like, you know, overplaying it. And then I click on it, and it's always never as good as I want it to be. Let's do this one. This might be loud, but it'll be a consistent loud. Okay, yeah, and now I can turn that down. Okay. Great. Let's go to the next guy. To Donovan. Don't know what Donovan does. Didn't even have any cannons. Slayer has a name, it's Galanoth. Oh, I've seen the name Galanoth. Pretty sure. Recognize that. That is like primo Adventure Quest name shit right there. Galanoth. I feel like half of the characters have names that are just Galanoth, but with the letters mixed around. You have no idea who this character is, but he fits all of your aesthetic attractions, so you have to support that. Donovan, you mean? Yeah, he's pretty cool looking, I gotta say. I'm a huge sucker for, like, the darker skin and the lighter hair as well. It's kind of weird. The ones who are just wearing, like, modern clothes kind of wig me out, I gotta say. But Adventure Quest is also complex, so it's not like it's the least accurate thing on Earth. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. I'll put him in there. Wait. Yeah, there. Don't know anything about him. Pretty sure he teaches you, like, an assassin class or something like that. Helps you become the assassin class or whatever. And that's all he is to me. Just a butler-looking motherfucker. With knives, probably. You sent me a text? You did. Oh, was that him? Oh. What a shame. It being the old art doesn't help. It makes him look like he's 7. You know? You know, 2 Donovans. One was a fuckboy, and the other is autistic. You wonder how he's doing, though. Probably good. I'd like to hope. 7? Yeah, because the old art style, everyone basically looked like this, so, you know. Not amazing. Yeah, it was Galanoff, that, who's next? The Dragon Slayer. I know him as the big guy. He's another real strong one, like Artix. The picture Critter sent, was the old artwork, so like I said, it made him look like he was 7. Cause they all have, like dopey baby faces. You like his hat? Yeah, this is one of the few instances, I think the only way you can make European armor really interesting is 1, cool helmet, and 2, give them a cape. That's it. I'd still prefer it if he was wearing not armor. But they gave him a cool helmet, and they gave him a cape. So it's not even that bad. I'd like to see some new artwork of Slayer's face, but also I kind of like the idea of like a character kind of like Mandalorian who never takes the helmet off. Except I'm pretty sure Mando does take his helmet off, which completely ruins the point to me. But whatever. Literally looks like the Black Knight from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. He kind of does, doesn't he? He's also got a cool sword, which I think if you become a Dragon Slayer class, he can give you his sword, pretty sure. We used to play on our cousin's account a lot, because he had, like, the paid sort of subscription thing, and so it was just more fun, because you can do a whole lot more. And I think he was working towards becoming a Dragon Slayer, and getting Galanoth's sword. Yeah, his armor is spiky at least, so at least there's that. Next is a real fascinating one. So his name is Edward. His name is Vampire Hunter E. That's the joke. Yeah, he's a vampire hunter. Also, I think he hunts werewolves as well. He's like a Van Helsing type of character. I feel like I've never seen this guy before in my life, but he looks pretty dang cool. Unfortunately, I like doing, like, the vampire and werewolf quests, which means I'd probably end up having to fight this guy, and he's probably strong, and that's a shame. Good joke, 10 out of 10, best character in the game. It's probably the best joke they've got. They've got a lot of jokes. This game is like 75% referential comedy, and then the rest is just like generic fantasy. The hair on the dude on No Thank You makes you think of Carlos from Resident Evil. Him? Dude, Carlos was pretty cool. Why are we spamming E now? Is this some Gen Z shit? Is this a reference? Is this like that one Vine with the dinosaurs? Do you know what I'm referencing? Oh Oh, thank you. Welcome. Welcome. You don't even know what I'm referencing? It's a vine and it's two dinosaurs and they're from like some ancient cartoon. And they're like singing a little song and one's like and then the other one's like yee. On this episode of Making Twins Feels Old. You're not even wrong. Sorry, I made myself laugh thinking about the fucking vine. I need to rank Edward. Yeah, he's husband material. Cause no one will ever be able to figure out my type of two brick shit houses and then a Twinkie fuckboy. Oh, Lord. You're not old and you remember the Yee Dino? Good, good, good. It's fucking hilarious. It's the funniest thing on earth, if you ask me. It's an Indian cartoon ripoff of The Land Before Time. I figured it must have been something like that. Cause what else would it have been? Twin standards confuse you so much. Yeah. That's every gal, by the way. No one is truly consistent in their type. Lord, that was good. Man. Shit, dude. Okay, next guy. Next guy, I guess. Oh, good. The funny song ended. Let's go back to just Brandenburg. That song name is called Who Likes to Party, by the way. And I only got that because I needed something funny sounding for the Genshin video I did when I was climbing. Lord have mercy. Alright, alright. I'm all lightheaded now. All husbandos are hatted. You're right. Twin standard is yes. What's this guy's name? This is fucking SLG. SLG teaches you how to become a berserker. SLG looks so stupid. I think this guy looks so dumb. One, he's got the big pauldron. Y'all know I don't like that. And he's like, his shirt's ripped open, which I get is supposed to be like, oh, he's a berserker. You gotta like, yeah, take damage. SLG, by the way, is spelt. I'll type it into chat. Hang on. SLG. Yeah, it sounds like just SLG. I guess it could be like a Selg? Yeah. A whack name. I don't like him. He's so dumb looking. He's so basic, and I think that's the thing. So, back before we had all these like really wacky characters, you know, I'm sure this would have been the hottest guy in town. But now, looking at the list of characters in Adventure Quest, he just feels like kind of similar to Blackhawk. Such a Route 1 sort of, how do we do a berserker? Oh, we do, you know, a default berserker. You know what I'm saying? Where's the battle scores? Exactly! You like SLG better? Acronym names are pretty fun. I can't even disagree. Dumb looking and dumb name, for real. So yeah, he's gonna be at the bottom. We're gonna put... Are we gonna put Blackhawk above this guy? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. He's slightly more interesting than him. And he's the worst. He's boring. He's boring. I can't remember this guy's name. He's so boring. You don't understand the one pauldron look? Yeah. And like, I understand that that was a thing. It is technically a thing. But I agree, but I'm also not a huge fan on, like, extremely asymmetric designs anyway, often, so yeah, I agree. If you're gonna wear armor, you gotta commit. Exactly, exactly. Next up is another guy who's, I think he's an elf, just wearing a suit. Falarin is his name. I think he's another one that can, like, teach you to become, like, some class or something. He's in the Rip in the Sky. He's in the library. What a boring guy. I don't think he's no thank you, but I think he's whatever. He's so just a dude. Not even as interesting as Donovan. He's like just a man. It's like somebody watched season 1 of Critical Role and was like, I want my own Percy character. You know? That's what he feels like. Boring. What was his name again? Falarin. I can't even remember his name. What a boring guy. What a shame. Pretty sure this is the only time we'll see purple anywhere as well. Hang on. Yeah. The only purple. Boring. I heard Vincent make a noise. Why didn't Finch make it in? I guess this is where I'll talk about Finch. You may remember the dwarf in the attic. He was supposed to be here. I don't know how his art didn't make it. But he's not here, unfortunately. Finch probably also would have gone into whatever. I don't like how sassy he looks. I don't... So, there you go. That's where Finch would have gone. The attic dwarf. He looks too, like, condescending. I don't know. I'm like, shut up. I see him, and I'm like, shut up. Purple guy. You know what's fucking weird? The fact that, what's Purple guy's name? William Afton is, like, one of the Tumblr sexy mans, and I'm just like, why? Why? They don't even, like, sexify him up. It's not even, like, him when he's purple, because I've seen fan art that's very cool, like, where people draw him as a security guard, and he's, like, you know, overtly purple, and it's cool and shit. That's fine. But, like, the corpse in the suit, that's the one that's a Tumblr sexy man. You know who's another one? You know who's another one? That's also a Tumblr sexy man? This is how I know that the people in charge of deciding who goes onto the Tumblr sexy man, they're stupid. They're fools. They're idiots. Because the other one, fucking Baldy. From Baldy's Basics. He's a Tumblr sexy man. And I'm like, literally the fuck why? Is it because he hits you? Listen, guys. BDSM, there are other characters. There are other ways you can find someone who spanks you with a ruler than jumping to Baldy from Baldy's Basics. Bill Cipher is another weird one. It's just, they all just have villain kings. I get it. Like, dude, same, but I'm also not sitting here drooling over Baldy. Yeah, so, I don't know, Tumblr. Get with the times. Figure it out. You hear people used to simp for Slenderman? Like, why? I think a lot of fan art made him quite sympathetic. Also, he's got tentacles. So that probably has something to do with it. Waluigi's the only true Tumblr sexy man. I agree. I think I've said before that I would smash Waluigi. Also the Onceler, you're right. But also, cowards, the Tumblr cowards who just make the Onceler, who just ship him with himself. You make him ship him with the Lorax. You cowards. If Sans didn't potentially beat the shit out of you in Genocide Round, there's no way he would have made it to the Tumblr sexy man status. You're right. That it's just how they are. It's what they want. They want a fella who intimidates them. And you know what? Same. I agree, but Tumblr kids gotta figure out what they're doing. Let's jump to the next guy, cause it's the Frogzard Hunter! Wow! So, Frogzard Hunter is a fascinating one, because he is quite overtly referencing the IRL Crocodile Hunter. Steve Irwin. And I loved Steve Irwin. Loved Crocodile Hunter. Rip in peace, you know. You know, I say that, but it is actually really sad that he passed away so young. And so that makes the Frogs Art Hunter another weird one to put into husband material, because he's just referencing Steve Irwin, who was another real person. I'm gonna put him right next to Artix, because the Frogs Art Quest is just too much fun, and the Frogs Art Hunter I thought was the funniest thing when I was younger. And I actually just really like the Crocodile Hunter, so he's pretty dang cool. Another hatted Hermano hustling for Husbando. Dude, that's fucking good. That's good shit right there. You should write poetry and or rap. Rap is just poetry set to a cool beat. And anyone who is, if you're in like an English class and someone's like, and you get to a poetry section and you got all the kids who are like, no, ugh, poetry so stupid. Just be like, it's just rap. And there you go. Steve Irwin, he was an 11 out of 10. What a swell guy. What a sweetie. Hearing him talk about, because there were interviews he did, talking about how he met his wife. He met her at the, like, zoo he worked at. He was doing a demonstration with the crocodiles. So fucking cute. Look that up. He seems like a sweetie pie. We all miss him. Genuinely sad that he's gone. And Frogs Art Hunter, he's pretty damn cool as well. Old school version. So this art is something. I'm gonna keep him in there cool. I'm gonna put him at the back though. Because this art leaves a lot to be desired. I do feel like it kind of aged perfectly with me. Cause this looks like a 15-year-old. And then that's an adult. And that kind of just worked out with me also aging as I played Adventure Quest. So back when I was 15, hey, that's a pretty cool guy. And there we go. Even though no one is given an age, I'm pretty sure, in Adventure Quest. Because why would you, if you don't have to? You swear Dr. Seuss was spitting some bars? I've seen people, like, read Dr. Seuss books to a beat, and they're pretty dang cool, so... You know. Not all that evil, the better version. Hang on. He was one of the first crushes when you were young, because he was so fun. Made you want to learn about animals. Dude, same. I didn't have a crush on him, but I thought his show was so fun. He was why I was like, when I was younger, I was like, I want to be a zookeeper. Really, I just wanted to pet animals. I didn't want to take care of anything. Or research anything. Next guy. So this is Gaydon Cartwright. Just a dude in a suit again. He's got some goons behind him there. He's like, kind of like a Yakuza, I suppose. They've got cool, like, samurai swords, it seems. I don't know a single thing about this guy. I think he can join you. I think he does, like, wind damage. Not a single thing. I know that this is his dad. We'll get to him. Gaydon Cartwright. That's the... Yep, that's the name. Well, it's spelled like Ninja Gaiden, so I guess it's Gaiden, not Gaiden. Gaydon Cartwright. He's whatever, I think. He's but a high whatever. He's close to cool. If I knew anything about him, maybe he could get up into their cool. The big problem is, I know that this is his dad. And, like, why would I pick him when I could pick his dad? Just by virtue of being his dad. And not being, like, overtly, like, elderly. But, like, dad. Gaydon sounds cooler. It doesn't sound... It's certainly better than some of the names we got. You wanted to be a paleontologist when you were young? Then you realized you had to be outside all day? That's the biggest thing. Fuck outside. Outside sucks. You get itchy when you're outside. The sun is hot. It makes you sweat a lot. Fuck outside. His real name is probably Gary, but he chose something to be a cooler name. Twiins is like the embodiment of the TikTok audio that's like, I want your daddy too. I don't know what audio that is. But yeah, kinda. I can't even deny. I guess while we're here, we'll jump to his dad, since he's on what we're talking about right now. This is Ryusei. There's a lot of U's in his name. Ryusei Cartwright. I'm gonna put him into husband material. We're gonna put him above him. There we go. Yeah, I like samurai. He seems to have a similar cool samurai sword. I like his suit better. His son looks like a fuckboy. He looks like a gentleman. You see what I'm saying? You understand? Gaiden is Aiden with a G. Oh, you know what? That's a good point, Messiah. That's a good point. I'm your mom now, you little shit. Ryusei? That's close. You basically got it. Smart onion. Let's shift back into line though. To another guy, I have no idea who this is. I think he might be a bad guy. This is Garaven. Garaven. I think he's important to the Devourer saga. So, like, the main quest. He probably knows this guy. They both have glowy red eyes. No. Boring. What a boring guy. Why is he like a different art style? You know? Like, I don't know, he looks a lot more painterly than everyone else. I feel like he was one of the, like, early, well-illustrated ones. You know what I'm saying? Let me get, a different song happening here. That one. There we go. Yeah, I think he was one of the earlier sort of like well-illustrated ones, kind of like Artix, but I don't know. I don't like how he's like rendered. He bald, lol. Yeah, it might be a hat, but he does seem to be balding for sure. Graven, Gravy Raven. Go Raven. Just Raven with GA in front of it. Black Hawk and Gray Raven. But yeah, I've got no idea who this guy is, and I don't even care. Oh, next we got a fucking whack one. Okay. First, we're gonna jump ahead. We're gonna jump ahead to, Warlick. Which is just Warlock, but with one letter different. We're gonna jump ahead to Warlick, and there will be a reason for that. So, okay. We'll start with him. I love Warlick. Warlick's great. He's my top husband, I think. I always liked being a mage. I liked doing the Warlick quests. I remember when I was younger, I could finish very few of the quests. But there's one where Warlick starts to fade away, and I was like, I need to save him. I need to fix him. And I actually finished that quest. He's in Dragon Fable as well. Warlick, yep. Got it. Nailed it. You added an extra K, but yeah. I always thought he was fun. His shop is the most interesting. I like that you get to, like, fuck around and make potions and stuff. Warlick is great. He looks very how to draw anime with his hair, but I can't even be mad about it. It looks nice. Garlic. Okay, and now that we've discussed Warlick, now we get to talk about his old art. This is also him. This is how he used to look. This is the same guy. This is how we chat talked. We talked shit about how the game looked at points, but it used to look like this. This is how he used to look. They're the same guy. You not all that evil, being like, better art. Yes. I think I would much rather have this over this. This is one of the main reasons I've got the nightmare class down here. This is a nightmare. So, that's important. That we all understand how this game used to look. So put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. You should look up Old Twilly. Yo, Old Twilly looks bananas too. I've seen it. And it's like, it's ludicrous. Look at his dumb hat. I know, it's wow. Okay, and so we had to handle Warlick. Because this is his brother? I didn't know that they were brothers. I didn't know that. Why is this one blue? Why? Hang on, what's his name? He's got a stupid name, I'm pretty sure. It's Nuvane. There's a G at the front of that. Gnuvane. So Nuvane. Yeah, it's his brother. What? It's like his, why is he a Smurf? So, Nuvane is like, so, here, I'll spell it. I'll spell it in chat really quick. There you go. Nuvane. He's a shapeshifter. And the important thing, the reason, like, number one reason I was like, I need to have this guy in the tier list is because, one, he's Warlick's brother, but two, because this motherfucker, I recognized him. I was like, wait, this guy feels familiar. And then I saw this old artwork. I really wanted to be a shapeshifter when I was younger and playing this game. And so I tried to do his quests, and they're fucking stupid. You have to fight, like, 400 snacks with the most highest dexterity, so you can't hit anything and they poison you. And it's stupid. And I hate this guy. I hate his quest. And I hate that I was never able to become a cool shapeshifter. And so I just ran off and became a werepire instead. Why is his hair so spiky? This is just how things were back in the day. It's just Artrix probably likes bleach, you know? Shouldn't the G be silent? Yeah, that's why I've been saying Nuvane. So, now that we understand this, and my history with this shapeshifter, who is also Warlick's brother, I'm gonna put him into, he's pretty cool. Cause he is pretty cool. The blue skin definitely makes him, like, stand out, you know? And it's like, once you hear, oh, he's a shapeshifter. That's why he's got blue skin. That's why he's got claws. That's why he looks like this. It's like, okay. Plus, inherently cool. Family makes you interesting. That's how it works. But not for him, he's whatever. But this bitch, no thank you. He's not a nightmare, but ooh, his old quest was the worst thing on earth. Putting the blues together, for real. I noticed that too. Adder looks worse and worse with all these, like, handsome fellas around him. Yeah, we're gonna put you actually, we're gonna put you behind. No, yeah, we're gonna put you there. There we go. So, what an adventure that figuring all that out was. Between the brothers and the artwork that they've got. Warlick never mentions a brother in Dragon Fable. Yeah, I only figured out that they were brothers because I was on the wiki to get their PNGs for this. And it was like, Warlick and his brother, Nuvane. And I was like, brother? He's got a brother? So, yeah, that's the only way I know. Adder's like the only regular person amidst an actual anime. Like Kappa Mikey. Dude, did anybody watch fucking Kappa Mikey? That was some of the worst shit on earth. That was a cartoon that I wanted to like so bad. Why would you tell people the weird blue snake guy was your brother? Let's bring it back to the realm of slightly less wacky anime things. Kappa Mikey's great. What are you talking about? I remember I really hated the art style, and so for him specifically, and I liked the art style for everyone else. I don't know. It felt so like just cheap. I don't know. It's been a while. I'll say that. Maybe it's a little secret hidden gem. But no, I thought it was shit. I thought Cap and Mikey was absolute garbage. Saw trailers, never watched it. That's alright. That's alright. That's the joke? Okay, good. I'll look into it again, just for you, not all that evil. It had a banger theme song? I don't remember it. I'll choose to believe you. Hans. Hans is whatever. Hans is almost no thank you. So the big thing with Hans, so first, he's a scrawny little fucker. A string bean of a boy. A little loser nerd with glasses, but with giant stupid gloves, so I want to push him over. But moreover, he's got a crush on Arya. He's got a crush on the, pet shop owner. And that's cute. So I can't get between them. I'll put him at the top and no thank you. Cause he just doesn't interest me. But moreover, I'm like, well, he's got a crush on the pet shop girl. So I wouldn't want to impose. Twins consistently seeks to harm the skinny boys. They deserve it. Bullying. Never heard of Cap and Mikey. It was probably before your time. Yeah, it was like in like the early 2000s, I want to say. Like 2003 or something. And I don't think it did very well. I don't think it like had a ton of seasons, so skinny people have no rights. Hello! Hello, Mira. I heard a noise. Was that the neighbor kids? I'll choose to believe it was the neighbor kids. Oh, the next guy. I have no idea who this guy is. Maybe some of you guys can tell me about him. So this is Jackal Sano. That's his name. Jackal Sano. I think he teaches you how to become another class, like a summoner or something like that. And you want to throw hands? It'd be easy. Yeah, let's throw hands. Zero. I could just hold you back. So what are you like? You're 5 foot, right? I could just put my hand on your forehead and keep you at arm's length, and you'll never be able to hit me. I can say that because I am skinny, people. You're 5'8"? Well, touche then. You'd still be easy to fucking... I could toss you around like the Hulk. Cap and Mikey only had like one season, with how big anime has become in the West, you think it would have done a little bit better today? Maybe. Yeah, but it was on like at a time where the biggest things for kids shows was like, it was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon and that one food fight anime. You know, like anime was big in the West at the time Cap and Mikey kind of like came out, and especially for the audience that it was aimed at. So I don't know. I don't think it was a lack of interest in the anime industry that kind of kept it from doing better. You know what I'm saying? Fighting food-ons. That's, yeah, it never really did very well. No. I think it was it was a weird concept, and also there was so much Japanese food in it. Of course, that like Westerners didn't know, and I'm sure it was hard for them to like translate as well. So I'm not surprised Fighting Food-ons didn't really do well. It made me wish I could cook. I'll say that. I remember the hot dog. That's it. It was also on Nicktoons, which was like a premium channel. Was it? I can't remember. We watched a lot of like Dexter's Lab. So, like jelly-filled donuts. You're right. Yeah. You know, it's weird. I know that jelly-filled donuts is like fucking a whole meme now, and I'm sure it was accurate. But I feel like at the time I knew they were rice balls. Like I thought they just called them what they were, but I don't know, man. Maybe I just learned about rice balls earlier on. Okay, but okay. I have no outstanding opinions on this guy. I'll just put him in whatever. I don't know a single damn thing about this guy. So he can go there. He doesn't even look that cool. I don't like the white hair. Fighting Foodons is on Amazon Prime if you ever want to dive into that rabbit hole. Oh, the song ended. Let's go back to Brandenburg. I like Brandenburg because it's 7 minutes long, so I don't have to think about it for all that long. There we go, there we go. You have literally no idea who Jackal is? That's fine, he's whatever. I almost named the whatever tier mid, and then I was like, no, that's not blasé enough. They have to be whatever. But he has a rad stick. It is a pretty cool stick. Not enough to save him, though. Unfortunately. Who's next? Who do we got? Oh, right. So this is Sir Tathlin. He's a sir. What a guy. So this looks like Artrix's toady little brother, who, like, wishes he was as cool as Artrix, but isn't. Do you see what I'm saying? Radsticks do not gain twin husband points. Only cool hats and pets. Sir Taffy? That's good enough. Sir Tathlin. He's another one that, like, teaches you how to become a class. I forgot which one, though. I'm gonna put him in a high whatever. Yeah. Yeah. High whatever. Cause, like, he's just there. Laffy Taffy. Is there 2 pics of the same character at the bottom? Yes. Yeah. It's just like, technically, we only have 2 characters left. We'll jump straight to older, because I have so little to say about Tathlin. These are both older. This is the same guy again. This one and this one, this is the same guy. This is how he used to look. We're gonna just handle this immediately. He's the main reason I made a nightmare. A nightmare tier. Cause Sage Older, with his cool anime hair and his anime blindness, used to be just like a crinkly old man wrapped up in a blankie like a worm. Another big glow up. For real, for real. Oh, what a surprise. Sir Tathlin teaches you how to be a knight class? What a nothing. What a default boy. Just a guy. He's got no character. You ask him what his interests are, and he says, I watch TV. But yeah, older, fuck. This was bananas. Going through the wiki, not all of them had the old art, which is fine, but, you know, most of them looked like this. And then you see Warwick, and it's like, whoa. But then you see Older, and it's like, wow. So, but Sage Older, is he husband material? He's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll put him at the, is he husband material? We'll put him at the top if they're cool. He beats out Artrix. I wouldn't want to date him, but I do think he's a very cool looking character now. This has gotta be the biggest glow up. Holy lord. Like, at least Warwick looked like a warlock. And not a worm. Ugh. And then yeah, finally we're at Yolger. Yolger has always been a staple NPC. He runs the inn. He's like your main shop, especially early on. Hazel Light. Wow, now that you mention it, he is pretty hazily. It's the green. Ogre? Yogurt? Yolger. So you guys are close. Here, I'll spell it for you. Yolger. That's his name. Current Yolger, I mean, he's pretty cool. I'll put him, he's above Adder. That's how cool he is. He's Adder, but with a nicer face. Cause Adder's face, listen, this is a bad picture of it, but it's not like he's winning any beauty contests, usually. But honestly, Yolger's might be the only one that I like the old art better. Yolger's artwork now feels a lot less like... There's just a lot more character in this one, and not just the pose, you know, I don't know, he feels too polished now. You see what I'm saying? Less personality. Exactly. Is this one husband material? Yes. Yes, he is. But where does he go? Yeah, there we go. It's the only instance of the old art being better, which I thought was fascinating. And there you go. That's the tier list. This is the official Adventure Quest tier list. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. That's a lie. I do make the rules. He does not have a cool hat. He doesn't. Neither did Mr. Cartwright or Warlick. So hats aren't necessary. They are just appreciated. Now what? I know, right? It felt like such a short stream. You named your son Hazel? Hey, congrats on the son! Congratulations! Hazel's a pretty cool name, I gotta say. Finch and Looker existing in the Shadow Realm together. Who's Looker? Ain't that- oh, yeah, from Pokemon. I was gonna say, ain't that a Pokemon character? Yeah. See, I thought you were still talking about Adventure Quest. Don't let your son talk to my unusually pale women. So yeah, there we go. It does feel weird to have a short stream, doesn't it? We even jabberjawed so much about, like, so many things. How about making an Overwatch Husbando tier list in the future? Maybe. I certainly know more about Overwatch characters. But only like, a little bit. They made Overwatch 2, right? That came out, didn't it? We got Overwatch 2 recently. Did they add new... No! I think I heard that they added new characters, but they're locked behind, like, more paid subscriptions, aren't they? That's pretty stupid. That's pretty dumb. I think Overwatch 2 was a stupid idea. Anyway, Overwatch was doing just fine. There was no reason to make a second one, especially when it has, like, all the same characters. Like, I'm like, okay, so we're gonna get a new batch of heroes. You know, it's not gonna be... You know, maybe we'll get a few returning characters, you know, like... You know, Tracer's basically the face of Overwatch, so, you know, we could have Tracer and, you know, maybe Widowmaker, she's popular, something like that. But no, it seems like just the same heroes, the same gameplay, the same maps. You're locked behind they're locked behind the battle pass now. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. It was a bad idea. Blizzard did a bad idea. And also, I'm pretty sure, isn't Blizzard one of the ones that's like, surprise, we don't treat our employees right. So, fuck them anyway. We get a head start in that League of Legends Husbando tier list. I would have to put it together, so, unfortunately not. Yes, damn. Big damn. King of Fighters Husbando tier list. Based on looks alone. I'll make all the Husbando tier lists eventually. Don't worry. Blizzard where employees steal breast milk. Fucking weird. Who does that? Whoa, what a fucking weirdo. That's why you don't support Blizzard games anymore? Good. Good, good, good. Would you do a character design tier list for League of Legends? Yeah, that's what, well, yeah, I'll do a Husbando one. I'll do another, like, Husbando tier list like this. I'll do that, for sure. But not like, I don't care about girls. I'll never care about girls. What's the other one? Smite? Smite exists, too. I like Smite because I like sort of like, you know, the gods kind of like lore and stuff. That's all neato. Twins can never have enough husbandos. It's true. Gotta find the best one. Can't wait to see what you name the tiers. Often so I have to go through the internet and like get the PNGs, you know, for all the guys. And I gotta save them to my computer. And then I have to go into GIMP, which is a photo editing software. Everyone uses GIMP. I have to go into GIMP and re-save them as PNGs because Chrome is stupid now, and actually everything I download is given to me as a web MP file, which won't open in Clip Studio Paint or TierMaker. And so I have to re-export them as proper PNGs so then I can upload them. So it's a surprisingly like a lengthy process to get tier lists put together. I had to do that for the Animal Crossing one too, with all 700 Animal Crossing villagers. It took me like days to get that ready for you guys. So, yeah, just a little bonus fact about what goes into making tier lists is I gotta download a bunch of stuff. Luckily for me, I like listening to music, so I can just do that while I, Mario Husbando tier list. Here, let me see if that already exists. Let me go to a different screen. Okay, hang on. Because we're on a whole website here. Mario. Do we have any Mario? Every Mario Kart track? Mario Kart track? Mario Kart track? Why are they all Mario Kart? Every Mario game? Rainbow Road tier list? Why? Why are they all Mario Kart? Here, let's add Super to my search. Let's make it like Super Mario characters. Search. No, yeah, it's just Mario Kart. Well, what a shame. Tier list is more like tier list, eh? You just got here. Hey, welcome, Gemini. We just finished the Adventure Quest Husbando rank. We were kind of just bumming around right now. Mario 64 Worlds. Let's see if they've got that. Mario. Hang on, my screen is weird. Mario 64 Worlds. Enter. More Mario Kart tracks. All main levels in Super Mario 3D games. Let me click on that. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. Let's do this really quick. Hang on. Let me enter present mode. Okay, let me switch back over. Does it look good? Okay. Hey, let's rank Mario Kart levels really quick. We won't spend an eternity on this. Okay. Bob on Battlefield. A rank. A perfect introduction, but it's kind of tiny. And I hate having to run around the giant, like, bombs, I guess, rolling down the mountain. Just A. What is this? This is Snowman's Land. It's not even in order. Snowman's Land? Great name. Other than that, too much slippy ice E. What's this? Wet dry land? F. No one likes this level. It's stupid. I don't like, while the gimmick is impressive on a technical standpoint, I don't like going through it. The city is annoying to navigate. What's this one? What's this one? Oh, Tall Mountain? C tier. It was pretty alright, I guess, but too easy to fall. It was too hard for me. I'm bad at video games, that's my excuse. That's a lot of worlds. Yeah, it's from all of the games, I guess. I don't know. What's this one? What the fuck level is this? Oh, this is a small big island. The one where you can be small or big. Great gimmick. S tier. Yeah, I just like the gimmick. What the fuck is this? F, can't see it. Oh, Rainbow Ride. F, not fun. Oh, this might be TikTok Clock. Also F, I hate these levels. They're too hard. What's this one? Womp's Fortress? That's an A level. A level. A good kind of second level there. Big Small World, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. The name is really good. It's a really good name. Oh, Dry Docks? It's whatever. We'll put it in B. I like the eel. I don't like swimming levels. What's this one? The penguin level? Penguin level? It's got a Freeze Easy Peak. That's not. That's Banjo. It's B. It's whatever. This one's dark? I can't fucking see it? This must be Big Boo's Haunt. I like this level. S tier. There we go. Oh, this is a weird picture to represent it. Hazy Maze Cave. Everyone else on Earth likes Hazy Maze Cave. I don't. C tier. Lethal Lava Land. I've always liked Lethal Lava Land. S tier. Dry Desert. Another S tier. I like the aesthetic. Cool music too. Oh, oh, what's it fucking called? The one water level where you have to go through it before you fight Bowser for the second time. It's got a name. It's got a name. It's got a name. Oh, shit. It's got a cool name, too. Oh, Waterworld. It's the one with the submarine. Somebody will answer me. It's an E tier level. I don't like that one. Oh, we've gotten to Super Mario Sunshine. The Water Temple. There you go. That's it. Mario Sunshine all looks the same at a distance. Lord. First level of Mario Sunshine. The one with Petey Piranha. Fun. I like that level. The one with the bloopers. It's fine. B. Dire Docks. Yes. You're right. Did I call the other one Dire Docks? It's not that. It's Jolly Roger's something. That level. What's this? The one with the Wiggler and the Sand Eel? Or the Sand Bird? D. It's pretty, but it's no. The level that's also the fairgrounds? S tier, like that one. Oh, the one that's haunted. Even better, like that one a lot. The one with the eel? Fuck that level. No one likes that level. All my homies hate that level. Oh, I can't see this. Oh, this is the one with the, like, the pool and the chain chomps, and you have to do some shit underground. The above stuff is good, the under stuff is bad. Oh, uh-oh, Mario Galaxy. I haven't played Mario Galaxy, so this is gonna be based exclusively on what I can infer from these tiny pictures. This one? I see Petey. I like Petey. A. This one. I don't like the color palette. E. This one. Water levels suck. This one. It looks cute. Put it in A. I think it looks like Mario. Isn't that fun? Like pixel art Mario. Ghost Ship. I've seen the Grumps play this level, I think. D tier. This one. I think it's trash. Literally. Fire level. I don't like fire levels often. Giant Bee Lady. She's whatever. This one. Isn't this one also trash? We'll put it there. This one. I can't figure out what's happening. I think it's rocks? C. What's this one? Big Womps? Big Thwomps? I like Womps and Thwomps, I guess. Looks like a spooky level. I like spooky levels. Question mark. D tier. Sand pits. It looks interesting, I'll be honest. Ice level? Fuck that. Face ship. We're gonna, D. Face ship again. D. Face ship again. D. All of these ones, these all look the same. You should have gotten a better picture of them. Come on, my guy. What? No. No face ship. I will not judge anything based on these teeny weeny pictures. There's a lot of these bitches too. Good gravy. Keep going. Keep going. Get the faces. Get the face ship. Get them. Get them all. There's a lot of Mario Galaxy 2 levels. Good gravy. Oh, Mario Odyssey. I've played this one. First level, honestly a little boring. C. Next one. That's not right. This is Bowser's level. It's not even in order. Bowser's level is cool. A. The desert. I never liked desert levels too much. The one water level, actually a lot of fun. I like the zippers. B tier. Lost Island. It's whatever. D. Big Donk City. That's not what it's called. A tier. Oh, the Ice Kingdom. D. The second water level with the soda. Too big. E. Luncheon Kingdom. It looks pretty, but I hate playing through it. C tier. Oh, and then the Robot Forest. B. I like the music, but it's not that good. There you go. That's the official Mario 3D levels tier list. Big Donk City. I know, right? Your soul is being crushed putting these Galaxy levels so low. Yeah, I'm even less familiar, because I've at least seen, like, the Game Grumps do some of their playthrough in Mario Galaxy. But I don't know if they've done Galaxy 2. I feel like I've seen practically nothing out of Galaxy 2. So there you go. That's 2 whole tier lists in one day. Wow. I guess that's it. That's all we got. A pretty short stream, but that's alright. That gives me time to do art and stuff. Get to work on making a League of Legends tier list. World record tier list speedrun today. For real. And see, that's the thing. You gotta actually tier the things. You can't just put them all into F, because that's the closest tier. Closest tier. Art stream, still don't have that happening. I'm still trying to figure out if that would even be doable. So don't worry, I'll let you know if that ever becomes a possibility. Go enjoy some self-care time. Nah, I don't need that. gotta work. Gotta work, parentheses work. Oh, here, let me scroll up so we can see the top. There we go. The top handful of Mario levels. What are Sunshine levels doing in S tier? They're pretty. Also, you still have time to work on my stick figure drawing for the art challenge? You do! The ending day was November, wasn't it? Like, you guys still have plenty of time. Don't worry. I wanted to make sure you had so much time to work on those. Fuck Sunshine. I like Sunshine. Maybe better than Odyssey? I don't know. Well, I honestly want to play Sunshine in the not too distant future on stream. So, yeah, you got a month left, for the my dress up PNG tuber challenge thing. So yeah, I guess that's it. I guess I'll leave you on a hot take that, oh, what's a good hot take? Watch Zero finish his stick figure on the last day of the challenge. Watch him become one of, like, the best ones. Like, I'm like, okay, now you're gonna vote for which is the winner. And Zero's one of them. It was a great stream. I hope so. Even short streams can still be great. Just, it's not the size that matters, it's how you use them, you know? I didn't think about a hot take at all. No hot take will be hotter than the armor blasphemy. Honestly, it's true. That really seemed to be a flaming hot take. Most of my hot takes are quite mild. There's your, yeah, we'll roll with my hot take being that I think European armor is boring. Just an early hot take. Let the actual artists win. Yeah, you should make a 0 win. We'll see. We'll see what he submits. It might be great. So yeah, there you go. Have a good one. Eat your vegetables. I'll see you tomorrow. Stream tomorrow will be a lot longer. Drawing your VTuber in armor now. If you can make it cool, I can't even be mad. Leaving on a wholesome note, y'all look wonderful. Oh, that's not true. Not me. But what would a cold take be? A cold take would be like, hey, cheating on your wife is bad. Or people should have plenty of food to eat. Adios. Have fun streaming. If you guys want more streaming action, you can go watch Zero be bad at Mario, I guess. And I'll be back tomorrow for a longer stream with Twilight Princess. So yeah, actually gonna end the stream now. I can't sit here and say goodbye for 5 minutes like how I always do. Ending stream is always the hardest. Okay, adios. For real. Goodbye. See you on the flip side.